Before we get into this video, I just wanted to quickly promote a comedy show I'm doing. I'm sure it's very annoying for international people, and I am very sorry, but I do what I want. This Friday, November 12th, 8 p.m., I am doing Class of 2021. It's an improvised comedy show based on a special guest's stories from high school. So we're inspired by them. We do comedy about them. Lots of laughs. You don't believe me? If you're in the Toronto area or the greater Toronto area, I would love to see you. I would love for you to come out. I've been working on the show for a little while. It's super funny. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and it's my little baby. And if you could come and see it, I would love for you to come and see it. Truly, truly, truly. All the information will be in the description below. You can get tickets, all of that fun stuff. Please come. I'm begging. Now the video. I got Invisalign, so if I'm talking different, that's why. I can't control it. I've been putting off filming because I thought I'd get used to speaking with it. I haven't gotten used to speaking with it. All I can say is that vanity is a disease. It affects 9 out of every 10 Americans, and you should all be wishing me well. I developed vanity, and I want my teeth to be straight. So now we're doing Invisalign, and I'm lisping and whatever. It's endearing, it's cute, let's move past it now. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I really do. You don't want to push me to my limit. If you are not drinking water right now, I swear to fucking God, I will gun you down on the street, idiot. My name is Carly. I don't know if I said that before. Oh my God, a dog is barking like it is being killed. What is up? It's like the deep bark of a dog you know is buff and has huge fucking balls. Anyways, I am unfortunately to say a Star Wars fan. It's embarrassing, like it is embarrassing. I don't talk about it because I have like a lot of street cred to uphold, like a very cool persona that I can't have marred by the fact that I am deeply involved in the Star Wars fandom. I have lots of opinions about the movies. I have some intense opinions about Star Wars, and I've seen every single movie probably 10 times. And I'm telling you this in a moment of vulnerability. It's not cool. It's not a cool thing about me. It doesn't make me sexy and hot, which is why I do everything to become sexy and hot. But that's the facts. Favorite movie? The Last Jedi. Fucking fight me on that. It's not cool, but obviously God gives his toughest struggles to his strongest soldiers. Me. The reason I'm talking about this is not because I'm trying to brag, even though I love to do that on my channel. It's because this week we are taking on a monster task. We are going to read this published Star Wars fan fiction. That's it. That's the video concept. So this book is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Honestly, no hate to Ali Hazelwood. You are a published author and I am not. You have sold a very popular book. So if I ever even deign to utter a piece of criticism towards you in this entire video, you can just dunk on me by being like, wait, Carly, are you a published author? No. Funny. Because it's true. What have I done that's worth anything? I make little videos online and also am a glorified professional clown. Glass houses should not throw stones, you know what I mean? But this book was once a fan fiction, a Reylo fan fiction, Rey and Kylo Ren, that ship, and now it's published as a regular book, and they've changed the characters' names to Olive for Rey and Adam for Kylo. And I'm gonna read this. I basically got this book from Book of the Month a while ago, and my sister, who is equally as large of a Star Wars fan as I, was like, do you know that that is published Reylo fan fiction? And I was like, speak more. More information needs to be coming out right now. And now I'm gonna read it. And once she said it, I saw the cover and I was like, God, no, I see it. So we're gonna read it, and I'll let you know what I think. Just take you along for the week. I think I can finish this in a couple days, but who's to say? This is a love story between, I'm gonna use their real names. I'm not gonna use Olive and Adam because it's Kylo and Rey. This is a love story between Rey and Kylo, but instead of being in space and one is like a scavenger orphan and the other is basically a warlord, they're graduate students at Stanford University's biology department. I love that. That's the kind of shit I like to see. I don't want to read about space. I want to read about these characters just in life. So actually, I think I could like this because I, like most young women, did start out really reading a good amount of fan fiction. And I do find that embarrassing, and I don't love that. I find it embarrassing, but I do. But fan fiction is inherently readable, so I think it'll at least be a fun romp. It might be wild and absolutely unhinged, but I think it'll be fun. Predictions for this book. I think I won't like it, but I think I'll have fun. I used to not be a huge romance person. I'm better now. I like a couple, but it's not my preferred genre. So I am a little picky. So I wonder if I might not like it because of that, especially a straight romance. Like, that is icky to me. Like, that's icky, but maybe this will change my mind. Also, just in the Star Wars universe, I don't really ship Kylo Ren and Rey. I ship Rey with Therapy, Finn with Poe, John Boyega with me, Adam Driver with me, and Billy Lord with me. I don't generally like when a romance is like the young woman is kind of like flustered and doesn't know what's going on and the man is very stoic. I like men in my romances to be in pain. Like, I like them to be embarrassed and in pain. So I'm hoping we get some of that and some yearning as well. But I think no matter what, it's going to be an absolute fun romp. I'm so excited to embark on this journey. I'll take you along for the ride this week. Let's get into it. Hi, thank you for joining me in this corner of my room. I thought we'd just take a little break to discuss this video's sponsor, Book of the Month. I've talked about Book of the Month on my channel a couple times before. I love working with them. It is a quickly growing and incredibly popular online book resource for readers. Every month, the team at Book of the Month select a curated list of books for subscribers to choose from. They focus on popular releases and new emerging authors, and the purpose of this is to make sure that you, yes you, spend more time reading and less time looking for books to read. I love it. I think it's a great tool to intentionally bookshop so you're not just buying a bunch of books you never read. And their selections every month are top tier. There are a couple things I love about Book of the Month. They have a skip policy where any month, if the books that are selected for you are just not your jam, you're not in the mood for them, you can skip as many times as you want and face no repercussions. It's awesome. It's entirely risk-free, which I think is sick. Also, they have the best price out there for a new release hardback fiction. If you're a hardback baddie, you're not gonna get a better price than Book of the Month. If you use the code uncarley and click the link in my description, you get your first new release hardback fiction for only $9.99. It's just, you're not gonna find that price in the wild. It's not gonna happen. So my November pick for Book of the Month is My Body by Emily Ratajkowski. She's a model, and this is her collection of essays. She published an essay called My Body in The Cut, and it was super well written and about kind of her feeling of disconnect or lack of ownership of her body. Super well done. And now she's written a book. I don't read a lot of essays, but I love essays that have a connection to some kind of like feminine angst, things like that. If you want to be a part of Book of the Month and it seems like something that could really be your jam, go to the link in my description and use the code uncarley. You will get your first new hardback release for only $9.99. I love Book of the Month. I love working with them. I think it's a great company. Other than that, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it. Hi, hello. A day in the life of a useless sack of human garbage in Toronto, Ontario, in the greatest city in the world, in the greatest city in the world. Yeah, I wake up usually at like 8:39 and then I'm up and moving around 9:30. That's what you're seeing right now. I will read first thing in the morning because if not, I will want to die. If I go on my phone, I want to die. So I try not to, so I read first thing in the morning. What I'm going to do now is go for a walk and get a coffee on my morning walk. That's what I've been doing recently. I've been having the most insane amount of hyperactive energy recently. So I've just been going on long walks. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. I'm gonna go on a long walk, get a coffee. Halloween just happened, so probably admire the depleted Halloween decorations and just have a great morning. wearing the same thing I was wearing before on top and just jeans for the walk. But I wanted to show you. I got this the other day. I'm not like usually a book collector kind of bitch. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I love it. But I saw this at the secondhand bookstore and I went, oh, that's a must. That's a must. And it is Edgar Allan Poe's Masterpiece Mysteries. And it's just like an old ass green book. I mean, it's fully haunted. Like, it's haunted, and if it's not haunted, it just has bed bugs and I brought them into my home. But I'm obsessed. $5. I'm wearing the shirt from the beginning of the video again because I wear the same shit over and over again. Like, this video is truly exposing my inability to not wear the same 3 shirts over and over again. And it's a problem, it's a disease, but we deserve representation in media. The time management, it did not happen this week. I was like, maybe I can read this book in a week, lol. The clock is ticking. Like, the clock is ticking down. So, do we think I can finish the book by Sunday? Do we think that? I think we can do it. My whole life has been training me to read this Star Wars fan fiction inappropriately fast, and I think I can do it. All of my middle school years have been preparing me for this moment, and my skill set will come in handy. So let's do it. Okay, genuinely let me know, if you are watching this video, if you have ever had the experience where you're with someone, and you're like not dating or whatever, and you're like, what are we gonna do? There's only one bed. I guess we're gonna have to get in the bed. I'm not buying it. Also, what do we think it says that I relate to the men in every romance novel? Like, the women are always like, what's going on? Does he like me? And I'm like, I don't know how to relate to this, but the men are withholding and keep everyone at arm's length, and I go, content. That's content. When do they fuck? I've been reading this book forever and they have not fucked. Okay. Oh, okay. No, okay. Okay, they fucking. Okay. Okay, homie got consent. Oh my god, that sneeze fucked me up. I have finished The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, published Raylo fanfiction. Didn't love it? Here's the thing. So I was doing a little bit of research afterwards to make sure that it was published fan fiction, because if not, what the fuck is the point of this video? What the fuck is the point? It is. But I also found out it has gotten like glowing reviews, and it's super, super popular on TikTok. Like, it's super popular. I didn't love it that much. It's not that it was bad. Like, it wasn't truly that poorly written or anything. I didn't really have any qualms with, like, the narrative arc, the grammar, or anything like that. Like, it was well written enough. Here's the thing. I thought the characters were both so boring. Like, so deeply, deeply boring. I did not give a fuck about them. And that sucks when you're writing a fan fiction, but then you have to like turn it into regular people, because like, I know Rey from Star Wars and I know Kylo from Star Wars, and I care about them and I know them and find them interesting in the actual canon of Star Wars. So why are they boring here? Let me break it down for you, the plot. So like, Rey is in this situation for God knows what reason. I love it though. I love the bold choice. She's a graduate student at the Stanford biology department, and her friend like wants to go out with a guy that she was seeing. So in order to be like, I'm cool, I'm chill, she fake kisses, well, like really kisses Adam. That's the concept, right? He's very grumpy and she's like very like, I love everything, I'm sunshine. I did not care for it. That was interesting. Like, I mean, I don't read a lot of romance, but I definitely haven't read a lot of romance that like just takes place in like science, and I don't know anything about science, period. It was like interesting, and they could have been making shit up and it could have not been realistic. I would have literally no way of knowing that. I don't understand most things. I found Adam so mean and boring, and I was like, homie, what's our plan here? So his whole thing is like, he was in love with her and he didn't want to tell her because he was like shy and like which actually mood. Through talking to any person I have dated, they have all been like, I did not know you liked me at all. And I was like, but I was in pain. I thought it was so obvious. And they were like, no, everyone in the world thinks you hate them. So like did I love that narrative? Yes, I did. But he was like, I was in love with you and I was happy you fake kissed me because then I could like, we could date. And I was like, homie, what's the plan then? You're just gonna wait for her to make the move and she doesn't know who you are. I think it's very easy and very compelling in a book with like a romance specifically to have the person who's like angry be like, I'm very sensitive actually. I'm really afraid of being hurt. I didn't feel that way with Adam in this book, and it's Kylo fucking Ren who like in the movies literally has that arc where he's like, here's why. In the movies, he's like traumatized by the Jedi system and traumatized by his pursuit of power and ambition and insecurity, so he ends up killing his own fucking dad. And that's like something I feel like we could have incorporated a little bit more. Like, do I want my romance male protagonist to be a killer? No. But I need them to have trauma and sadness. The camera literally fell over. So, anyways, I need every human being in my life to be filled with trauma and pain. I need a broken person for me to be even remotely interested in you. I need you to be like deeply, deeply traumatized. And maybe that says something about me and my savior complex. We're not here to discuss my psychological issues because we would be here for hours. But I wish that he was more traumatized. Also, here's my one other qualm with this. The fact that I had to wait in this book 200 pages for any fucking a crime. A crime. I don't mind it if it takes a while for characters to like each other, to get together. I don't mind that, but I have to like the characters. So I think if I like the characters, the slow burn would be fine, and then them finally fucking 200 pages into the book. 200 pages into the book, I would be fine with it. But I didn't like the characters. I'm picky. I'm a picky little bitch. In reading and in food, I was the child at every fucking restaurant that would just order buttered noodles. I feel like I don't even have to say that. I feel like just from looking at me, you're like, that was a buttered noodle child. Now I'm just gonna read some of my chosen passages. I liked on page 5, Ray is talking to Adam and Ray's like, hee hee, I'm Canadian. That's what you guys get for leaving the Commonwealth because you guys have Thanksgiving and we don't. And I was like, we just fully do have Thanksgiving. Like, I don't know what to tell you, we do have Thanksgiving. I don't think it's a good holiday. I don't think we did a good thing there. I'm just saying, you're opening up on page 5 of this book. I highlighted it. That's what Americans get because here in Canada, we don't have Thanksgiving. And we just do. Like, we just do. Also, I just need to read a passage from this chapter where they fuck. It's fucking insanity. On page 263, there's just a portion during the sex chapter. Basically, there's no sex in this book. And then in chapter 16, there's like porn. Kylo Ren sucks Rey's entire boob into his mouth. I don't think that's impossible. I don't think it's physically impossible, but I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions about the physics of that. If you like Star Wars and just want to read more Star Wars content, I don't think this is it. Because really, truly, outside of the characters being like, I'm Kylo Ren, I'm Rey, I didn't even really feel like the characters were that similar. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked this video. Hope you had a good time. All of my links will be in the description below. Tickets to my comedy show, my Instagram, my P.O. box. Other than that, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah.